Hey class, good evening everyone, bachcho. How are you all doing today? I hope all of you are doing awesome and welcome to another session for your Sprint 9 series, and today we will be doing the topic circles, the second module. So if you have not seen the first part, you can watch the first part and then you can go for this video as well. So in the first part I have told you that it is very crucial that you remember all the theorems in this topic circles and their proof, as their proof are not that difficult. They will be done by the congruency of the triangles or angle sum property. So by that we can easily do all the proofs. Okay, so that is the one important thing which I want you to all to do, is go through the proof of all the theorems and remember all the theorems. Okay, chalo. So now bachcho, today we'll be starting the Sprint 9, the final countdown part, and today we'll be starting with the circles part 2. Okay, chalo. So now let's move ahead with the second part. So this is the current session right now. This is my session right now. The previous session was of Ankita ma'am, and the next session will be tomorrow of Abhishek sir. Okay, chalo. Now let's move ahead. Okay, so the very important thing, bachcho, those who are here and if you feel that you are not feeling comfortable, that is like a teacher advice to a student. So if you are not feeling comfortable in one chapter, two chapter, three chapter or something like that, okay, so if you are feeling difficulty in some of the chapters, what you can do is you can go for Vedantu micro courses. You can go for Vedantu micro courses. In this micro courses, what you can do is you can select specific chapters. You can select the specific chapter in which you are facing some doubt. Okay, so you can select those specific chapter in which you are facing some doubt, and those chapters only you will be taught, and you will be charged only for those chapters. So the price is really very less for those topics. Okay, so if you want to register for this course, the link is vdnt.in/ytmicro. Okay, and the code for this link will be GPMICRO, GP micro. Okay, sorry, GPMIC is your code for micro courses. So use this code, and whatever is the price, which is already very low, on top of that also you will be getting 95% of the discount. Okay, bachcho, so this is the first course which might interest you. Now those who want to revise the whole syllabus, for you Vedantu has crash course for grade 9. In this, we'll be revising maths, science, social science and English. These 4 subjects will be done, full syllabus revision will be done, and it includes a test series, unlimited doubt solving in the live classes and the assignments. Okay, so these are the details of the crash course. If your family can afford it, like first thing is your family should be able to afford. So if your family can afford it, the crash course, the course you can get by visiting this link vdnt.in/yt9cbse. Go there, the price shown will be 15,998. But if you will use the code GPCC, the whole course you will be getting at 7,999 only. Okay, so this is the 2 courses options which I have shown you. One is micro course if you want to learn any specific chapter specific course you want to go for, and if you want a whole syllabus revision you can go for crash course for grade 9. Okay, so this is the details which I wanted to tell you, and now the schedule for Sprint 9 is shown here. So you know Abhishek sir is taking your physics, Anupam ma'am is taking your chemistry, I am taking your mathematics, and today we are here circles module 2. Next we'll be taking construction, Heron's formula, surface area and volume in 2 sessions, statistics and probability. Okay, so 23rd December we'll be finishing the sprint part. Now, and biology is taken care of by Ankita ma'am. Now bachcho, let us solve the questions, but before that, if you have not subscribe to this channel yet, and if you are new here, subscribe to this channel, press the like button and share this video with your friends so that they'll also get to know about the platform of Vedantu and hear how the teaching has been done here. I have always been telling you that this is the right to quality education. Right to quality education. Each and every student sitting in a small village to sitting in a metro city, both have the equal right to quality education. So if you know your cousins or your friends who are from a small village and you think that their teacher, if they tell you that their teachers are not able to explain them clearly, share these videos with them so that they'll be able to understand the concept clearly. Okay, bachcho? Chalo. So let's start with today's part. So these are the topics which will be focusing more, and let's start with the questions. So the first question we have is this. The question is, in figure DAB, which is equal to 60 degree. Okay, in this figure, DAB is equal to 60 degree. DAB is given as 60 degree. ABD is given as 50 degree. And you have to find out the value of angle ACB. You have to find out the value of angle ACB. Now what I want you to look at is, focus on this part. Bhai, you know DAB is equal to 60 degree. And DBA is given as 50 degree. Or ABD is given as 50 degree. So I can easily get the third angle of this triangle. I can easily get the third angle of this triangle using triangles angle sum property. So I can say, sir, angle ADB will be equal to 180 minus of 50 and 60. So which will be equal to 180 minus 110, that is 70 degree. So this angle is 70 degree. Now bacho, focus here. AB is a chord and ADB and ACB are the angles in the same segment, and we know that on a chord angles in the same segment are equal. So I can say, sir, ADB will be equal to angle ACB, which is both are equal to 70 degree. So the correct answer is option C, which is 70 degree, right? Chalo. Let's move to the next question. So this question is very easy. All of you are feeling comfortable. Let's move to the next question. Figure 2. In this figure, angle OAB is 40 degree. Find the value. Then ACB. What is the value of angle ACB? So by see, you want to find out this angle. First thing I know that, sir, OA is equal to OB. So if this angle is 40 degree, this is also 40 degree, because isosceles triangle, in an isosceles triangle, if two sides are equal, the angle opposite to them will also be equal, right? So if these two are 40, I can get that angle AOB. Angle AOB will be equal to 180 minus the other two angle. So it will be 180 minus 80, which means 100 degrees. So this angle is 100 degrees. Now see bachcho carefully. AB, angle AOB is the angle subtended by this chord AB at center. And angle ACB is the angle subtended by this chord at the circumference. So we know that this angle ACB will be half of the angle at the center, which means half of 100 degrees, that means 50 degree. So the correct answer will be option A, 50 degree. So the correct answer will be option A, 50 degree. Simple. Chalo. Let's move to more difficult questions. The next question is this. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral in which AB is parallel to CD. Okay. So this AB and CD are given parallel. So they have already given bachcho that ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. If angle B is 65 degree, find the value of other angles. First thing bachcho, you should know there is a very important property about cyclic quadrilateral, and that is that in a cyclic quadrilateral, the opposite angles are supplementary. That means if I say these two angles, these two lines are parallel. If it is a cyclic quadrilateral, if this is 60, I can easily say that angle ADB will be equal to 180 minus 65. Sorry, it is 65. So this will be 180 minus 65. Correct? So this angle I can say will be equal to 115 degree. Now bachcho, you know by these two are parallel line, and you can see that AD is acting as a transversal line here. So if this part is 115 degree, I can easily say this will be also supplementary. So this will be 180 minus 115, because some of these two angles should be equal to what? Some of these two angles should be equal to what? Should be equal to 180 degrees. So this angle will be 180 minus 115, which is equal to 65 degree. And similarly, the opposite angle should be supplementary. So this will turn out to be 115 degree. Okay, very easy question, very easy question. A single property we have used, and that is that in a cyclic quadrilateral, the opposite angles are supplementary. So whenever you are hearing about a cyclic quadrilateral, this property should automatically come into your mind that the opposite angles are supplementary. Let's move to the next question. Okay, so the next question we have is this. In this, A, B, C, D are 4 points on a circle. We can see that they are 4 points on a circle. Now, AC and BD intersect at a point E such that angle BEC is 130 and angle ECD is 20 degree, already shown in diagram. Find the value of angle BAC. So first thing, you need to find out this angle. You need to find out this angle, angle BAC. Now, try to get the information whatever you can get. By first thing bacho, I know, sir, BD is a straight line. BD is a straight line. So I can say this angle is equal to, let us say, x. So I can say, sir, x plus 130 should be equal to 180 degree, because a straight line, anywhere in a straight line, the angle is 180 degree. So you will get here from here that x is equal to 50 degree. This x is 50 degree. Now focus on this triangle, EDC. EDC. Let's say this angle. So I can say angle EDC plus x, this angle x plus 20. Sum of three angles should be equal to 180 degree. Sum of three angles should be equal to 180 degree. So angle EDC plus x is what we have already got, 50, plus 20 is 180 degree. So if you will solve this, you will be getting angle EDC is equal to 110 degree. Okay, bacho. So what I have got, that sir, this angle is 110 degree. Now look here. This is a chord, and the chord makes angle of 110 degree in this segment. So in this whole segment, anywhere, the angle will be 110 degree only, because angles in the same segment formed by a chord are equal. So I can say this angle, angle BAC, will also be 110 degree. So angle BAC is equal to angle BDC. By EDC or BDC, both are same thing only. Correct? So is equal to angle BAC is equal to angle BDC. Both are equal to 110 degree. So the value of angle BAC is what? 110 degree. Okay, chalo, very good. So this way, you will see whenever cyclic quadrilateral is there, okay, first thing is you have to understand, and some of what the most important theorems in this chapter is, first is of the cyclic quadrilateral, then angles in the same segment are equal, and angle at the semicircle is 90 degree, and angle formed by a chord at the center is double of the angle formed by it at the circumference or at the circle. Okay, chalo, let's move to the next question. The next question, so this is the solution one more time I have shown you here. Let's move to the next part. The next part we have is this. If circles are drawn taking two sides of the triangle as diameter, prove that the point of intersection of these circles lie on the third side. That means what this question is saying, that suppose bacho, you have a circle like, you have a triangle like this. You have a triangle like this. Now what you did, that keeping this side as a diameter, if you draw a circle, and keeping this side as a diameter, if you draw a circle, you have to prove that the point of intersection of these two circles will lie on this third side. Let us say it is A, B, C. So you have to prove, and the point of intersection is D. So you have to prove that BDC is a straight line. This D is lying on the point B. This point D is lying on the side BC only. Now, whenever you have to prove that 3 points are say collinear, or it is forming a straight line, the basic part is you need to understand that you have to prove that this angle BDC is 180 degree. If I can prove that angle BDC is 180 degree, that means BDC is a straight line. So that is my main aim, that I have to prove angle BDC is 180 degree. Now, here you need to do a small construction. What is that small construction? The small construction is join A with D. Join A with D. Now, bachcho, you know, since AB is the diameter of the circle, so some point O and center of the circle O dash will be lying on the diameter only. Correct? So this angle ADB should be equal to 90 degree, because it is the angle at the semicircle. We know na, if I have a diameter here, so angle at the diameter, angle at the semicircle is always 90 degree. So this angle will be equal to 90 degree. Correct? Similarly, I can say, sir, this is also diameter, so this angle will also be equal to 90 degree. So angle ADC is also equal to 90 degree. Now you can see that, sir, angle ADB plus angle ADC, if I join these two angles, this angle plus this angle, so overall I will be getting angle BDC. So it is 90 plus 90. So angle BDC, I can say, will be equal to 180 degree. And if angle BDC is equal to 180 degree, definitely I can say BDC is a straight line, and I can say point D is lying on the line BC. Understood? Very important, because if you don't know this question, you will feel very confused that how to prove it. So the proving part starts whenever you have to prove that a point is lying on a line. So you just try to think in the direction that this point, if it is lying on that line, that angle will be equal to 180 degrees. So from here you will be starting this. Once you have realized this part, then this question is very easy. Okay, chalo, let's move to the next question. So the next question we have, so this is the proof one more time. If you want, you can see this proof also. The next question is this: ABCD is a parallelogram. The circle through A, B and C intersect CD, produce if necessary at E. Okay, prove that AE is equal to AD. Now what this question is saying, bachon, that you have a parallelogram ABCD. You have a parallelogram ABCD. Now now you have drawn a circle which is passing through A, B and C like this. You have drawn a circle which is passing through A, B and C but not through D. Now what you have done, ki bhai the circle through A, B and C intersect CD. Intersect CD, produce if necessary at E. So if you draw this circle, okay, the circle ABCD is a parallelogram, okay, the circle through A, B and C intersect CD at E. Okay, so you have to prove that AE is equal to AD. So that means if I extend this CD, so it will intersect the circle at point E. So now bachon, you have to prove that AE is equal to AD. You have to prove that AE is equal to AD. This is the question. Now don't worry, the question is very easy. The question is very easy. How you can do it? First thing, let us recall the properties of parallelogram. We know in a parallelogram, the opposite angles are equal and adjacent angles are supplementary. So I can say that, sir, if this angle is X, this angle will also be X, and this adjacent angle will be 180 minus X, and this angle will also be 180 minus X. Right? Can I get the value of angle ADE? I can say, sir, angle ADE will be equal to, from, see this part will be equal to, sir, from 180 subtract 180 minus X. So from 180 subtract 180 minus X, so you will be getting 180 minus 180, and minus into minus will give you plus. So this angle will also turn out to be equal to X. Right? This angle will also turn out to be equal to X. Correct? Now, let's talk about this part. Okay, so we have got that the value of angle ADE is equal to X. Correct? Now, bachon, you know that ABCE is a cyclic quadrilateral. By see now, all the four vertices. Cyclic quadrilateral is what? A quadrilateral whose all the four vertices are lying on the circle. So if it is a cyclic quadrilateral, I can say that, sir, angle ABC plus angle AEC should be equal to 180 degree because they are opposite angles. Correct? So angle ABC is 180 minus X plus angle AEC, I don't know, is equal to 180. You can see 180 to 180 got cancelled. So you'll be getting angle AEC is also equal to X. Right? Now if it is X, this is X, so you can say it is an isosceles triangle. So AD is equal to AE. So I can say since angle ADE is equal to angle AEC, so I can say AD is equal to AE. Okay, chalo, let's move to the next question now, bachon. The next question we have, so this is the solution here. You can see that part also. Now let's move to the next part. If non-parallel sides of a trapezium are equal, prove that it is cyclic. So what happened is, you have a trapezium in which the non-parallel sides are equal. Okay, this side is equal to this side. Now prove that it is cyclic. You have to prove that it is cyclic. So whenever you have to prove any quadrilateral, a cyclic quadrilateral, the only thing you have to prove is that opposite angles will be supplementary. Right? Now first thing, bacho, I know these two are the parallel lines. These two are the parallel lines. So if this angle is X, this angle, whole angle will be 180 minus x. Correct? Now, or let's do one thing. Let's not do that first. Let us do one thing. From this part, let us drop two perpendiculars. Here also and from here as well. Let's say it is A, B, C, D, and it is E and F. So what we have done, the construction is from D and C, drop perpendicular on AB such that DE and CF are perpendicular to AB. Correct? Now let us talk about these two triangles. One thing I can say that DE will be equal to CF, obviously. Why they will be equal? Because if AB and CD are parallel, the distance between the parallel lines will always be equal. That means DE and CF has to be equal. So now let's talk about in triangle ADE and triangle BCF. I can say first thing that sir, AD is equal to BC. It is given. Non-parallel sides are equal. Correct? And then I can say angle E is equal to angle F. Both are equal to 90 degree. And then I can say that sir, DE is equal to CF. So right angle hypotenuse side rule I have used. So I can say that sir, by RHS rule, triangle ADE is congruent to triangle BCF. Okay, so these two are congruent. Understood? If these two are congruent, bachcho, I can say by CPCT, if this angle is x, this angle will also be equal to x. Correct? So I can say that sir, angle DAE is equal to angle CBF. Let's say both are equal to x. Let's say both are equal to x. Now, bachcho, see, by we know that in a AB and CD are parallel. So I can say this angle and this angle are forming interior consecutive angle. So sum of these two angles should be equal to 180 degree. Okay. So let's say it is 180 minus x. Similarly, this angle and these two angles are also interior consecutive angles. So this is also 180 minus x. Now here you can see the sum of opposite angles is 180 degree. So I can say it will be a cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, I can say it will be a cyclic quadrilateral. So I can show you the proof here one more time. So this is how you will write your solution. So the main thing is to prove these two triangles congruent. Once you have got these two triangles congruent, you will get to know that angle A and angle B are equal. Okay, so if these two are equal, the supplementary parts will also be equal. So opposite angles are supplementary. Opposite angles you will get to be supplementary. Understood? Let's move to the next question. The next question we have is this. If two intersecting chords of a circle make equal angles with the diameter passing through their point of intersection, prove that the chords are equal. So you have a circle. You have a circle. In the circle, okay, you have two intersecting chords. The chords are intersecting and making equal angles with the diameter passing through their point of intersection. That means two chords are here which are intersecting. Two chords are intersecting, and if you draw the diameter passing through their intersection point, if you draw the diameter passing through their intersection point, let us say this is the center. So this is the diameter passing through their intersection point. P, Q, let's say this is O, and let's say this is AB, and let's say this is CD. Correct? Right? Now, they have told that equal angles, these two chords are making equal angles. So this angle is equal to this angle. This information is given. Prove that the chords are also equal. So you have to prove that the chords are also equal. So now, bacho, what we'll do in this part, you want the chords to be equal. What we'll do, the construction is from O, from the center of the circle, draw two perpendiculars. So this is one perpendicular and this is another perpendicular. Okay, let's say this is point M, this is point N, and the intersection point is, let's say, E. Okay, now look here carefully, bachcho. I can say that, sir, in triangle ONE and triangle OME. First thing bachcho, I can say, sir, this angle N and angle M both are equal to 90 degree. Second thing I can say that, sir, angle NEO is equal to OEM. It is given. They are making equal angle with the diameter. And third thing I can say, OE is common. So now by angle and side rule, side rule, I can say triangle ONE is congruent to triangle OME. If these two triangles are congruent, I can say, sir, ON is equal to OM. And ON and OM are the distance of the chord AB from center of the circle, and OM is the distance of chord CD from the center of the circle. And we know the theorem that two equal chords, if two chords are equidistant from the center, okay, the chords which are equidistant from the center are also equal in length. So if ON is equal to OM, that means both the chords AB and CD are at equal distance from the center. So from this I can say AB is equal to CD. So directly we have used this theorem where we know that if two chords are equidistant from the center, we can clearly say that the chords are also equal in length. Okay bachcho, so easily we can solve this question. Understood? So this is the proof. One more time I am showing you here. The diagram is also given, so you can do it by this method. If you feel any difficulty, you can come back and see the solution. Now, so bachcho, this is all in this part. We have cleared all the topics, okay, all the important questions which are there for your HOTS type, so that you will not make any mistake in the topic circles. Again, one more thing I am telling you to do on your own self-study part, that is, go through all the theorems and their proofs in the topic circle, because it is very important. Definitely 1, 2 marks or 3 mark question is going to be there, and if you are lucky, a 4 mark question might be also there as well. Okay, so do not forget to revise the theorems and their proofs. Very easy theorems, very easy proofs as well. Okay bachcho, so this is all. Now there is a homework question for you. The circumcenter of the triangle ABC is O. Prove that angle OBC plus angle BAC is 90 degrees. So first you have to draw the triangle, and circumcenter I have already explained in the previous topic. In the previous class, circle 1, I have already explained that if a circle is drawn such that it passes through all the 3 vertices of a triangle, so center of that circle is called as circumcenter. Okay, so this is the homework question bachcho. Now again, one more important thing I would like to tell you all, that thank you so much for your love and support. Because of your love and support, because of your voting, Vedantu has been awarded as User's Choice App Award 2019, and that too by Google Play. So that's a huge thing for us, and thank you so much bachcho. So if you have not downloaded the app yet, do download the app quickly, because in that you are getting free master classes. Every time we are having some live master classes, every time it is going on, so attend those. Okay, free practice tests are there, study material, everything you are getting in one app. So bachcho, thank you so much for this huge achievement. Thank you so much to all of you. And those who are interested for a specific chapter course, that means if you have doubt in only 2 or 3 chapters, you can go for micro courses, and the micro courses you'll be getting all these features. But the main thing is, link is vdnt.in/YT micro. Use the code GPMIC and you will get 95% off. So don't be afraid by looking at the price. Use the code, you will get 95% off on those. Okay. The next part is, if you want to revise the whole syllabus with us, go for crash course for class 9th. If you can afford, if your family can afford, go for this course. There you will be getting the whole course. Use the link vdnt.in/YT9CBSC. Use the code GPCC, and the whole course you will be getting at 7,999 only. Don't forget to use the code. Okay, don't forget to use the code. Okay bachcho, so this is all from my side in today's class, and I'll see you soon in the next session. As I've told you, the next topic is construction, so we'll be doing that part also. So thank you so much bachcho for coming to this session, and I hope all of you have learned something. If you have liked this video, if you have learned something in this new video, if you have liked the way we have solved this question, give a like to this video, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to this channel. Do not forget to press the bell icon. Okay bachcho, so this is all from my side in today's class. I'll see you soon in the next class. Till then, bye bye, good night, see you soon, bye bye.